The RF 35mm f1.8 is finally here, and I'm going to be talking about my experiences using firsthand on this RF 35 1.8. Hi guys, my name is Rodric and I'm based here in Malaysia, mainly doing events, weddings, commercials, and guess what? Sometimes you see me on YouTube. So today we'll be looking explicitly into this lens and how I feel about this lens. Now please know that I do not actually own this lens and I basically borrowed it from Canonn. Now this lens is pretty forgiving for those who are planning on traveling or not even planning to making a living out from using this lens. This lens easily goes into your pouch, into your bag, into your carry case. It's very nice, it fits very nice into your hands. The build quality on this lens, of course, knock test. Actually it's pretty solid, you know. It's still plastic, but it's pretty solid. It's plastic. Now, to my surprise, comparing this 35mm to what I own, the 50mm RF, you can note that there are very much differences in size. But the most important thing, I'm glad to announce that they actually included a drawing this time in the 35mm. You can now easily access two very separate independent motors. Now I really like this feature and I mostly program my drawing on the front for my white balance control, as I get to see the live view on my camera to see if it's blue or a little bit too yellow. Now the 35mm is sort of like a sweet spot of you being wide enough and telephoto enough. It doesn't really distort much of the image as well. So speaking of image, let's look into what the photos and videos look like. And the photos at wide open and f1.8, these are the samples that I've gotten. And I really do love this lens, is how sharp and how the colors are very nice, as like many of the RF Canon cameras. There isn't actually a very explicit drawback that I can say with my limited use of this lens, but the price as well, like, is very forgiving. So we're looking at somewhere around like MYR 2,100 ringgit, which is probably gonna set you back like 500 bucks USD. That is actually a pretty forgiving price if you're considering all that. Like 35mm prime at 1.8, it's superb. You get both, again, the control ring and the focus motor are independent, they're separate. And it's actually a pretty nice weight as well. You can carry it around. So I believe you know where I'm going with this review. Like, I really do love this lens. There isn't one thing that I want to, explicitly point out that is a negative from the 35mm. I really do think that this lens is perfect all around. So there you have it, folks. These are my opinions on the RF 35mm 1.8 with my limited use of photos and videos for just one event. So if you have any other questions, please down in the comment section below. If not, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, as I'm trying to hit the ballpark of trying to monetize this channel, as I'm trying to grow my team to have some editors to be on board. So thank you so much for watching again, and I will hope that I will see you in my next review. Peace out.